I'm here with another Jungkook tarot reading I decided to do again because of his new release album Golden. I wanted to do this like 2 days before he released the album, but I just didn't think of it. And honestly, I just don't have the freaking time. So I wanted to use gold, something gold, but I honestly I have more silver than gold, so I decided to just use gold chain and silver chain, sorry. Also because I've seen him in his music videos that he uses a lot of those too now, so I think it's perfect. And also purple goes better with silver in my opinion. No shade to the gold people. But yes, I prefer silver over gold. So this is going to be a message that Jungkook wants to talk to you about, as the other reading that I did. We're gonna be having 3 piles. This is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And we're going to be doing also a live shuffling with this oracle deck, and we're also going to be doing something a little bit different, which is going to be using Spotify, my randomized playlist that I have in my Spotify, because my Spotify playlist consists of K-pop, instrumental music, metal music, Japanese music. It's just a weird ass combination, and it even includes anime music. So this is gonna be really interesting. I'm really scared that he's going to choose like a really weird song and I'm not gonna be able to like incorporate it into the reading, but hey, let's do it at least for the laughs. So let's hope we have good songs that match with the reading for each pile. So anyways, we're going to start with pile number 1, and I hope you have fun and I hope that you like this. Okay, so pile number 1, this is a pile that you chose. These 2 first cards are going to represent the topic on hand that he wanted to talk to you about, and this is going to represent the message about that topic. So for the first 2 cards we have Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and for the message cards it's going to be King of Cups, 8 of Swords, the Star, and the Lovers. And also I chose another card from another pile to add to the message. Let's just start with the 2 first cards, which is the Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. I found it really interesting when these 2 cards came out because the first thing that I noticed was the hat, the little hat they have, which for me it's like an artist. So from the get-go I knew it was something that had to do with creativity / art, or anything that's related to art. It can be painting, it can be dancing, it can be singing, it can be writing, it can be many things. What I felt that was that you wanted to pursue what I just mentioned. I feel like you're in your first baby steps towards that. Because we have Page of Pentacles and we have Page of Cups, which for me are like the first few steps we take, the baby steps. It's like you found this passion, or maybe you have had this passion for a long time, and now that you decided to take the steps, or you just found out about this passion of yours and you want to pursue it. So that's what I feel he wants to talk about in this occasion. It's really interesting that we have earth and we have water energy. So I feel like it's putting those feelings into the physical, wanting to manifest this vision that you have in your mind to the physical. That's what I feel with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. This has to do with art and just your passions. With the message that he wants to convey here with this star, that's a really good card. And I feel like he sees you as a star. He knows your potential, he sees your potential, and he wants you to pursue it. That's one of the messages that he wants to give to you. With the 8 of Swords, I feel like this is going to be the obstacles and even the hate that you may receive about pursuing this that you want. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but also I feel like it talks about the obstacles and the anxiety, the self-loathing that you're gonna like have in this journey of yours. It's like I feel like it's like he's warning you about this, and it's not like for you to be scared, but I do feel like it's going to be okay. This is part of the journey. The Lovers, I feel like with the Lovers, it's like it not only may be comfort from him, like being, hey, you got this, you're gonna be okay, we're all in this together, like ARMY and you and me, all of the BTS members, we're all in this together. But I also feel like since this card talks about decisions, I do feel like it's like telling you, hey, decide, do you wanna suppress this? Do you want to just live a boring life and not do what you want to do and experiment? Because sometimes we do sometimes be like, what if this is not for us? But it's better to try it than to just suppress that curiosity. Life is about adventuring and just going with the flow, going with your, like, going towards your heart, towards where your heart wants to go. Sorry, it's about having fun. With the King of Cups, I feel like it's telling me for you to like look at the upgrade from Page of Cups to King of Cups. It's like telling me for you to embrace your ideas, learn to embrace your ideas, and to embrace your desires of wanting to create and doing new projects. I do feel like you can get really far with these projects of yours. And like again, we have this star here, which is a really positive card, and I do really feel like Jungkook sees you as this star card. For the additional card that we have is the Three Hairs. Okay, so let me tell you something about this card. I tried to search in the booklet of the person who did this tarot deck, but I didn't find anything. He just created those cards and just added them without any meaning, which is okay for me because it leaves for the tarot reader to put their own meaning into it. But since it's something so specific, like the first thing that came into my mind was the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, which can be one meaning, and I do feel like it's really related related to what I'm gonna say next, because when I search for the meaning of the Three Hairs, it has various meanings depending on the religion. But one thing that stuck to me was a quote that said, "Three hairs sharing 3 ears, yet every one of them has two." So, okay, so it had various messages for me. One of them, find the people who listen to you and who want to collaborate with you and who share the same point of view. Because I'm not saying that you have to search for somebody who has the same type of artistic qualities, or I don't know how to say it, but like the same type of art you do. No, that's not it. It's like more of the point of view of going from the Page of Cups into the King of Cups, into like putting it into the physical, like that share the same goal. Hay una palabra para eso. There's a word for that. And the same way of thinking. I also feel like this can also be represent like BTS in general. It's like telling me, hey, we all connected, we all stuck to it, we continued, we persevered. That's not how you say it. Pero tú me entiendes. And we got here. We got to our goal. So I feel like that's some of the example that he wants to implement. But I don't know, each one of you may have a different meaning for it, because Zubina said it has different types of interpretation. But again, like I really do like the quote that says that the three hairs sharing 3 ears, yet every one of them has two. I also feel like it may relate it to cycles. It's about breaking the usual cycles. Like it's not about, you know how like usually grown-ups tell us what we have to do in life and what should be done, going in the safe zone, you know, like the safe path. But I also feel like it's telling you to like break those cycles too. So yeah, you take the meaning that you want and just leave the ones that don't resonate, but still you can just also make your own messages. Okay, so for the next card that came out for you guys from the Therapist's Oracle deck, we had "It's all going to work out just fine," which is what a message that Jungkook has for you, which I think is freaking perfect, because I can feel that you're worried. I can tell that you're worried and anxious that this is not gonna work out, that you're gonna stay in the Eight of Swords. You know, like the Eight of Swords is what you see ahead. That's what you see ahead. The problems, the anxiety, like what if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? He's telling you that it's all going to work out just fine. Just believe in yourself and believe that it's going to work out. You are already a star. You already have the star potential. Anyways, I'm going to continue with the animal. I don't know how to pronounce the word, but fuck it. Apothecary. I'm going to live shuffle this. I don't know how many cards I'm going to take out. Maybe one, just one. So yes, let's see what else Jungkook has for you. What else do you want to say, Jungkook, to pile number 1? my god. Okay, so I understood the assignment that he gave me. I flipped over this one. We have small steps, big accomplishments, face your fear, and opportunity, and we have you're about to shine. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's amazing. This is why I love Life Shuffle, because I like to have genuine reactions, so I just like, it's fun for me too. So this is really fitting. Oh my god, the star, you're about to shine. Opportunity, again, we have the B there, which is for me hard work. It's probably gonna get eaten by the bird, but fuck it, I'm just gonna see only the B. And we have face your fear. Face that fear, face the Eight of Swords. Face the Eight of Swords, the anxieties, the fear of it not working out. And we have small steps, big accomplishments, which I feel that it's also related to the Page of Cups, from going from the Page of Cups to the King of Cups, you know. Like, it's not only about the physical, how to say it, the physical development or accomplishment, or there's a specific word that I'm trying to find. Okay, it's not only about the physical journey, but also of the spiritual journey, which I feel like this is related here, like Page of Cups and King of Cups, of you facing your fears and knowing that you can do anything. Todo lo que tú te propongas, you can get to it, okay? So yeah, it's not about only about the physical journey, but also about the mental, spiritual journey. I love that. Look at this. Like, we have this small turtle there, and then we have a big ass turtle, which is a grown-up turtle of that one. So yes, I also feel like it's also like the quote that says the world is your oyster, because we have the world there too. So let's do for the fun part 2 that I want to try. I'm gonna screen record what the song is going to come out. You're gonna go to Spotify. My library, make me forget. That's literally my playlist. And we are going to choose randomly here. So okay, so Jungkook, pick a song from my playlist that you want to give to pile number 1. I'm going to press the button and just pick one. What the fuck? I am not sure. No, bro. No, bro. You cannot make this up. I have it on random. I got shot glass of tears. Okay, so we still have 2 more songs to go. Because I did decide beforehand that I was gonna choose 3, so Jungkook choose another song for pile number 1. See, this is what I tell you. I knew it is gonna be some random shit. Okay, from my playlist, Jungkook, please choose another song. Yeah, those are the 3 songs that he chose for you. Really fucking random, but yes, I just love that the first one was a Jungkook song, so yeah, that's what I'm having for you, pile number 1. I hope that you had fun, and I hope that this helped you in some way. I'm still learning how to fucking talk properly, but oh well, fuck it. So yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so pile number 2, you actually got a little bit more of info than the other 2 piles. You got 2 extra cards actually. You got the Death card and you got Knight of Wands or the Page of Wands, because these 2 came together. They came out together, so yeah, you have 2 additional cards here. So these 2 cards are going to represent the topic on hand, and it's going to represent the message that he wants to talk to you about this topic. For the topic, we have 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, and from the messages, we have the Death card, the King of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups, Page of Wands, and Knight of Wands. And then we have this card that I'm going to reveal later on. It's an additional message from another tarot deck. So the 6 of Cups and the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands, it's giving me, for me, is about the past. Visiting the past, visiting those memories that sometimes we suppress, or it doesn't necessarily have to be bad memories, or it can also be good memories, but I feel like in this occasion it's like looking at the past. The Eight of Pentacles, it's about working hard, mastery. For me, is that. The Hierophant is, for me, honestly, this is just the keywords. The Hierophant is, to me, just beliefs, certain beliefs, having integrity with those beliefs. But I had to search for in the internet additional keywords for the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And for the Eight of Pentacles, one of them was that stood out to me was repetitive tasks. Okay, so and with the Hierophant, you know that for me the Hierophant also may be a person who is too stuck on certain beliefs that have changed through time. They're so obsessed with certain beliefs and certain things and doing things a certain way that they just close their minds, and they don't let new things come into their environment or their life. Yes, it can be good in certain ways sometimes. It doesn't always necessarily have to be bad. But in this occasion, I feel like it's something specific that it may be affecting you from leveling yourself up. I see that with the Death card, you know? Maybe you have been having this belief since you were a little kid and you want it, and it just stuck to you. It can also be feelings that you neglected as a child, maybe dreams that you had that you didn't like feel like they should be pursued, maybe. This pile, there's always a pile that always gets me. This one is a little bit more hard for me. I don't know why this is also reminding me of that interview that Jungkook had recently where he said that people, like, he didn't have anything to write right now, that he knew he was gonna get some criticism because he didn't write his own songs in his new album, but that he wasn't going to force anything. It's like I feel like he went to that dead process, like the Death card process. I feel like that's like maybe the Hierophant represents outer beliefs, outer perspectives of other people that are usually forced or just expected from a person for them to do. And maybe your even inner self or your past self is like being neglected in that occasion. For the Ace of Cups, I feel like it's just like doing what feels right, what you want to do. Like looking at the past self and saying to yourself, yes, we can do what we want to do. I'm gonna do what you always wanted to do, despite what other people say. Letting those strict beliefs go, or letting those expectations of other people go. So it can be any of those two. Let me just flip this over to see what else I can get from this, because Jesus, there's always a pile that gets me. Okay, oh shit. The Emperor. This was up right when it came out, so the Emperor, you are the king of your own life. you are the dictator of your own life. Yes, definitely. I like that these two are sitting in the same position. It's really similar. Holy shit, now that I think of it. They're really similar. Holy shit. They're really similar. It's like telling me you're the dictator of your own life. You do what you want to do. This is really Jungkook-ish. And sorry that I took some time to get to the message. It's just that sometimes it's a little bit hard for me. And also, doubting yourself doesn't help. So, yes. I like that we have Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and King of Wands. Yeah, and for me, the Wands in this occasion, like, the Wands per se, they talk about manifestations, and for me, it also represents action. So, yes, it's like he's telling you to recover your throne, the throne of your life, to recover that. And look back and just thinking to yourself, would you have told your younger self that this is what you have to do, and that you shouldn't do what you want to do because of other expectations of other people and to not let down of other people? In other words, will you tell your younger self to not follow their dreams or just follow what they want to do? In general, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a big dream or anything. It can be just fucking like moving or buying a fucking laptop or some shit, something like that, something random. So you are the dictator of your life and you do what you want to do. It can range from something really simple, like just buying an expensive meal, to just moving out or moving to another country, or following your dreams of being a fucking YouTuber or some shit like that. It can be many things. So yeah, let's go now with the therapist oracle cards that I took out. This additional messages from Jungkook to you. We have you're strong, you're smart, and you got this. Yes, I like that we have you're strong, smart. You are smart enough. Like don't be. This is really contradictory, but it's like don't be stupid because you're smart. Don't act stupid because you are smart enough to know what what you gotta do. You're strong, you're smart, and you got this. Now we're going to shuffle from the Animal Apothecary, or however that's pronounced, deck to see what else Jungkook wants to tell you. Jungkook, what else do you want to tell to pile number 2? What else do you want to say to pile number 2? Oh my god. I don't know which ones to pick. Definitely these 2. Now take out this 2. Okay, you are what you think. And shake, release, move on. Okay. My right ear just how do you say it? Ringed. My right ear just ringed. This is one of my favorite numbers that always comes out to me, so I'm like okay, so shake, release, heal, move on. Again, like I said, since this was like a mixture of messages, I feel like with the heal world, it has to heal word heal word. It has to do with your past and things that affected you that you need to like release and just heal and move on. And with the card that says you are what you think, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You are what you think. So this is also, I feel like it's telling me for you to not self-sabotage yourself, and to also not let the past get the best of you, to not let those past hardships make you believe something that you are not. And what I'm referring to that is that, for example, if you were bullied at school or something similar to that, do not leave those things stuck to you, because those are stuff that it's not you. Okay, so also be careful and be gentle with yourself, and do not talk yourself down. So like the card says, shake, release, heal, move on, and to remember that you are what you think. Think positive things and see yourself as for who you truly are. For example, at one point of my life, I didn't think I could be a tarot reader, but it was something that I loved, that it was a passion of mine, and my insecurities got the best of me. But at the end of the day, I followed what my heart wanted, and I knew that I was what I wanted to be. Instead of looking for validation, instead of looking for that affirmation, do what Luffy does from One Piece. Just do what Luffy does, bro. That's a really big, beautiful example to bring into this reading. I love his energy, and I love how positive he is, and he knows what he is, and you know what you are. Just believe in it instead of looking for outside validation. What you admire the most is who you are. So yeah, in just a summary, this is just going to the past, healing, and also looking at your present. It's not only about looking at the past, but also looking at the present, shaking, releasing, and healing, and moving on. That's the summary of all of this. And to remember that you are the emperor of your life. And to think about your younger self and what that younger self would have wanted you to do, and to just be gentle with yourself and listen to your heart. Let that, like, embrace the Ace of Cups, letting the expectations and letting the fear and the negative thing just go, and just let yourself flow and become who you truly are. So let's do the last thing for this pile. So Jungkook, choose a song from my playlist for pile number 2. We're going to choose 3 songs. The first song is Black Mamba by Aespa. That's the first one. The second one, Jungkook. This is what I'm telling you. This is some random as shit. Bubble, which is from the Bubble movie. Oh my god. She was a fearless character. She lived to the fullest. Yeah. And the third song, A Million Miles Away, A Million Miles Away by Belle. Bro, that song. That song. That song. That song. That song. That's when she realizes. That's when she has the epiphany, bro. When she's singing that song, that's when she has the epiphany. Holy shit. If you haven't seen that movie, please see it so you understand what I'm talking about. So it does relate. This songs relate to this shit. So, yeah. That's amazing, bro. Okay, anyway, so that's what I'm having for you. Pile number 2. Hope this helped you. Even though I may have confused you in some parts of it, I'm so sorry. But yes, that's all I'm having for you. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so hello, pile number 3. Hope you're having a nice day. As always, I am in a hot environment right now. I'm sweating. Oh well. Anyways, so this is the message and the topic that Jungkook wants to talk you about. The first 2 cards are going to represent the topic, and these 4 cards are going to represent the message that he has for you. So for the topic, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the World. We have for the topic, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and for the message cards, we have the World, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So I already have an idea of what this was, because when they came out, before I recorded, I already interpreted the message, and I already know the card that this one is, which it really surprised me when it came out. The contradiction between the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower is really interesting. It's really interesting. The Knight of Pentacles talks about completion, about fulfillment, about getting to that goal, like the end of the path, to go to a new path, like going towards a new goal. The Tower talks about endings, about going through a process that may not be so comfortable for you. And I just love the difference between the 2 cards, and that's what this is about. So I feel like right now you're currently in the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're currently in the Knight of Pentacles, or you are about to get to the Knight of Pentacles. And 2 things. Either you are yet to go through the Tower moment, or you are afraid of the Tower moment. Because I can tell these 2 points are just paranoid there. I'm going to flip this card from now. Let me put it like this. Yeah, it's also the Tower. I was amazed, because I was like, damn, this message really wants to come through. This message really wants to come through. I can tell you are a person that values a lot security and firmness, or just stability. The thing is that life is different. Reality is different. And before you're like, wasn't this supposed to help me and see this in a new positive light? Just wait a second. Just give me a moment where I get to the message. I love that we also have the World here and the Two of Pentacles, because for the Two of Pentacles, for the good to exist, the bad has to exist. For the bad to exist, the good has to exist. In other words, that's how the world works, and that's how it is, okay? I know it's harsh, and I also have to I've also come to the acceptance that both things are equally as needed. It's like the yin yang. For good things to exist, bad things have to exist. Because trust me, I've gone through that. I've gone through moments where I just ask myself, why is there so much cruelty in this world? But the reality is that Así mismo como hay crueldad, así mismo hay el bien. So there has to be a balance, and that's the nature of it. It's not always going to be good. It's not always going to be good, and it's not always going to be bad. For you to appreciate the good moments in life, you have to have gone through the bad things in life. Sorry that I keep repeating myself, but I'm trying to, like, give different examples. So in other words, do not be afraid, and instead trying to understand it. The Queen of Cups, it's since it's female energy. Like with the Queen of Cups, I can tell you are an empath, a sensitive person, and who is easily crushed by bad things that they see. And trust me, because I am one of those. Trust me, I am one of those. And that's a beautiful thing. You have a beautiful heart. And we do need more people like you in this world. But people like us, we need to also understand the nature of the universe and the world we live on. We live in, sorry. And it's really fun that we have the world card there too. The world card is a really positive card, but I also feel like it's like telling you to open your eyes and see even further and to look at the bigger picture here. Do not take challenges too close to heart. Try to understand why they happened and what you can learn from them and what you can do. I see that with the Knight of Wands. Instead of just being like, why is this happening to me? Ask yourself, what are you learning from this? So it's like, that's an example of how to view these negative things. We have to come to terms that these things exist and there has to be a balance. It's the nature of where we live in. The yin yang, like I said. So do not be scared of the tower. If you completed it, if you're right now in the your full bliss and you just finished something, like you feel so accomplished and so successful, do not be scared of the tower, okay? Do not be scared to be shaking up. That's how you say it? I don't fucking know, but I think you understood me. Do not be afraid of challenges. You know the song that just came out in my head? The song On by BTS. Literally, that's so fitting for this. Like, that's literally the song that came into my mind. It started playing in my mind. On by BTS. Bring the pain on. Resilience. And just seeing the positive in the darkness. Okay? Like, no, that's not the quote. So seeing the light in the darkness. Oh my god, Luz Marie. Oh my god, what the fuck? But yeah, that's like the summary and the message for you. Next, we have the oracle cards that came out for you from Jungkook. Actually, they came out too. It's one of them. It says, "Stop calling yourself garbage. You're a blueberry fairy princess. You are amazing, and you are not a burden. We are lucky to have you." It's really interesting that both cards talks about you seeing yourself as shit. I relate to that too, though. But I work on that. I'm working on that too. I feel like that's also like for you to like work on that too, at how you see yourself, self-perception, and to not give yourself shit if you go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Tower. Okay? Do not give yourself shit for that. There's always something good or even something better that comes out from that process, that learning experience. Sometimes we're just going from the bottom to the top, This is how the world works, okay? And you shouldn't be afraid of it. Embrace it and understand it and see what you can learn from it and evolve as a person and as your soul. Okay, so now we're going to shuffle from this deck. This is from the Animal Apothecary. So Jungkook, what else do you want to say to pile number 3 before the battery of my camera dies? So please, please just pick some cards quickly, Jungkookie. What else did you want to say to pile number 3? Oh, that came out really fast. I don't know if this is going to take out another one. I don't know, because for the other piles, various came out. I'm gonna take another one just in case. Okay. Let's do 3. Fuck it. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We have Get Out of Your Head. I'm sorry, there's a meme that I'm remembering from the Smiling Friends. Oh my god. It's just trust and service. Again, like I told you, Queen of Cups, service, you know, do not frustrate yourself, and do not, ¿cómo se dice? Ay, Dios mío, lo tengo, I know how to say it in Spanish, but in English it's so difficult for me. Okay, do not prohibit yourself from doing good deeds just because you feel like you are not making any changes, okay? And that, oh my god. Okay, espérate. That made me emotional. Oh my god. Because that's something that happens to me too. Do not prohibit yourself from doing good deeds just because you feel like you're not doing any changes, and it's like something really small and you see so many tragic things in the media. No. Small things are big things. Small steps are enough and are good and are needed, okay? I feel like that's why also we have these two cards. Stop calling yourself garbage. You're a blueberry fairy princess. You're not a burden. We're lucky to have you. You make this world a better place. Just remember that. And also, like, we have the card just trust. Like, trust the process, trust the universe, trust that all happens for a reason, and get out of your head. Get out of that negativity, and to just see things in life with a different perspective, with different eyes, and with an open mind. I'm going to read you quickly what the booklet says of Get Out of Your Head, because I feel like I have to read it. Okay, so it says, let's see if I can, okay. When you cut off a chicken's head, a burst of electricity runs through its body nervous system, causing the chicken to run in circles and flap its wings. This is symbolic of the intrusive and obsessive thoughts we think and allow to run circles around us, even though they rarely hold any real basis in truth. Chicken head's medicine appears when it's time to put an end to the chicken in your head, dictating your life. Witness the thought and understand you have power over it. Your power is to know it's just a thought, and if it minimizes you, it's not true no matter how real it may feel. If it makes you feel less than and powerless, then there is no way it's true, because you are quite literally a scientific miracle connected to the infinite, ever-expanded universe. Chicken Head's medicine asks you to have a big sigh of relief, because whatever it's currently keeping you in your head will work itself out. You are safe, and you will find a solution, and the issue will resolve itself. Whatever you are currently dealing with is for your greater good, no matter how much the chicken tells you it's not. In fact, Chicken Head's medicine brings an exciting confirmation if you're dealing with a current situation that feels disappointing and has you obsessively thinking about it. You are being asked to understand that this difficulty had to happen to lead you to what you truly want. For whatever reason, there is a lesson being learned, and in the learning of this lesson, you will lead yourself to what your heart desires. Chicken Head's medicine demands you to get out of your head now, because everything is going to work out. I don't have anything else to say. That's just amazing. That's beautiful. Just get out of your head, bro. And understand that you're worth, and that what you do makes a huge difference in this world. Even if you think it's something small. Okay, so now we're going for the fun part before my camera dies. So we are going to pick Jungkook. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Jungkook. Jungkook is going to pick 3 songs from my playlist for you. Like I said, this is a random playlist. It has like a lot of random shit. So let's go. So Jungkook choose the first song for pile number 3. You and I. Interesting. I feel like it's like Jungkook telling you and I share the same, the same view, like the same hardships, maybe. Yeah, hardships as a word. For the second, you can search for that song and search the lyrics to see if there's something specific that needs to be read by you. The second song, Jungkook, please give us a second song. Oh shit. Oh shit. Pied Piper. I feel like this is also like not comparing yourself to other people too, to stars maybe, like artists, like seeing other people that they can do so much and they do so much and I do so little. Maybe you do that to yourself. The third song, Jungkook, please give us the third song. You by Belle. That's interesting. This is when she has like that breakthrough. Please just listen to the song and the lyrics, please. I feel like it's going to help you. So yeah, pile number 3, that's all I have for you. Those were the songs that Jungkook chose for you. Please listen to them and listen to the lyrics. And I hope this helped you, and I hope this made you smile, and I hope you had fun. So yes, I will see you in my next reading, and I hope I connected enough with Jungkook. I feel like I connected more with Jungkook in the other reading. It's just that I forgot that this was like a Jungkook thing reading in various moments. Next time I'm gonna put a big ass picture of him here. Anyways, I'll see you in my next reading. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.